Hello and welcome to the new normal with Steve Benaquist. I'm Steve Benaquist. And that's normally how I start this show. If you've been watching my channel, I'm a comedian based in Los Angeles, and I just started this little show called The Noon Normal, inspired by the coronavirus and how it's been changing things and how we've been hearing the phrase new normal all the time. And I just started it mid May, and it's frankly quite a silly show and has not, spoiler alert, gotten on to what the new normal is like. Um, because that was the reality we were dealing with a few weeks ago, is how boring it was at best. And of course, there's all the knock-on effects. And then George Floyd was killed. And that was a new normal that was brand new and changing every day and did not inspire laughs. It inspired me to pick up a sign, paint one, and go out and protest. And I was glued to the news, and I was scared and hopeful and outraged, and just like everyone else, that's what I was thinking about and am thinking about. And it's currently this is June 9th. Um, but I put the show on hold. It was, a choice, a sign of solidarity, and but I'm coming back, and but I wanted to break the format, break the character, and talk directly to fellow citizens of the world, and particularly America, and say it's interesting thinking about this show that I've started, and the real world around it, because the new normal is a phrase you think of bad things like when Trump was elected, we were told we have to think about a new normal this, new normal that, and then he kept breaking norms so much that the press kind of stopped using that, and it took something as earth-shattering as a global pandemic for the first time in 100 years that to get people using it again. Um, but sometimes new normal is applied to something good in your life, like you have a baby, or you move to a new city for a new job, or some other, you get married, some change in your life creates a new normal. And I think, despite the tragic roots of uh, where we're going with these protests, that it is that kind of new normal that we're heading towards. And I really think that that's true. And I'm hopeful that it is. And at this point, again, I told you it's June 9th, 2020. You know, the White House is surrounded by fences. The National Guard has been called home. Black Lives Matter Plaza is now an official street name leading up to the White House. And protests don't go on like this. Um, I'm past 40. I've been in my share of protests and read about them in history. And the last time that we did anything for this long is like Vietnam, right? I'm sure someone could set me straight on that. But that is the level of this. This is significant. Um, and granted, we have Trump to thank for that a little bit. He has given us a lot more time since we're all unemployed because with the coronavirus response. So we have time to go out and protest. And he also didn't say anything to heal the nation and try to end this. He's only escalated it. So that has made, sadly, the point of police brutality get intensified and made over and over again. And so here we are. We're looking at systemic injustice for the first time at this level since, I'm going to say, the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s, when it made LBJ and Congress pass a raft of bills that really helped change things to some level. And then here's one lesson: you got to keep fighting. It's like you can't just exercise once and then think you're never gonna have to stop eating cheesecake. The cheesecake in this instance, sorry to ruin cheesecake for you, but I'm gonna say that cheesecake in this instance is the moneyed interests that are paid to be activists, and usually the side that I'm on isn't paid. So you gotta spend your own time and money pay some people who are really good at it and do it full time. Give some money to Black Lives Matter and other organizations. So that's the thing. There is momentum right now, and we should seize it. We should really, maybe this is even your moment where it's your calling and you become a full time activist, or for a while. If you have that time and calling and feeling, do it. A lot of people have been sharing their stories. I don't personally, fortunately, have any of police brutality, but I do have a kind of unusual vantage point that I'm looking at all this from, because I went to college and I have a degree in Africana Studies, which is also called Black Studies in a lot of schools, but at mine was Africana, which means African history, literature, religion, sociology, arts, and also the African diaspora, which is the sons and daughters of Africa everywhere in the world. And I come from New Hampshire originally, pretty undiverse place. High school in Boston, more diverse. My school is pretty well mixed, but I don't think it matters where you're from. Mostly, even now, I would bargain that the vast majority of K through 12 schools don't teach African history. And when it was offered, the intro course, Africana Studies, I was like, got to be a lot to know. And there was so much to know that I was hooked, and I kept taking class after class. And sometime in my sophomore year, I realized that the credits were piling up, and that's the thing that I was showing the most interest in. And though in my heart I loved comedy, and there was no comedy degree, and this deserved my academic attention and my passion. And I spent a semester in Zimbabwe, one of the formative, uh, life-altering, experiences of my life. And I will always have that with me. And unlike a lot of people, I chose to immerse myself in this subject, and I studied, I read, and I had to write papers and express my thoughts and feelings about this. And yeah, the history past and present of systemic racism, not just in America but globally. I was well aware of it. And so I graduated college in the mid 90s. It was a rather different time, politically, a little more apathetic. There was not this movement. I mean, the Rodney King decision happened, and as I said, that did not arouse. I think people were resting on their laurels a little, if I had to guess. They assumed that the changes that had been affected in the '60s would stand. But when I graduated, I did wrestle a little bit with choosing a creative career path. It felt a little frivolous, and I had a girlfriend who was studying to be a doctor, and I expressed my guilt over her helping the world while I was telling jokes. And she said, doctors get tired at the end of the day, and it's sad and tough work, like so many jobs, and we can use a laugh. Like, we're all playing our part. And I will add to that you can also be and should be an engaged, informed, active citizen, no matter what your job is. And actually, even looking around the world of comedy and other creative arts, I realize there's so many examples of really wonderful creative talents who put aside other callings. John Cleese, famously of Monty Python, went all the way through law school and put that aside to be a comedian, and thank goodness he did. Brian May, right, studied physics, but he also instead chose to play guitar for 30 years for Queen. Sting, of the Police fame and Sting solo career fame, was a high school teacher, and they're heroes. They're great. He was, by all accounts, an excellent English teacher. I like his music. I'm glad he chose that. Donald Trump, you know that he spent years as a reality TV show host, and then he saw that higher calling. I'm undermining my own point. But what I'm saying is, okay. Whoever you are, just we all should. And it's amazing to people are really taking an honest look at themselves, and that missing piece of the puzzle was that silent, looking the other way and just sort of accepting uh, the benefits of being white is part of the problem. And I'll tell you a very quick story about being in Zimbabwe, where it was so interesting to be in the minority. That is a feeling that white Americans don't generally have. Um, Even there, it was an advantage. I would be offered rides on the street by strangers. Many fewer people own cars there, but white privilege is global. And anyway, just to share that, I will say, be engaged, hang on to this momentum. Let's make this change happen and create a new normal indeed. So next time I'll be back. Do my best to make you laugh, unlike today. And until next time, I'm Steve Benaquist, reminding you that if it ain't just, it shouldn't be normal.